Hey guys, it's Jeff here. Welcome back to another mob spawner tutorial, and today we're going to be looking at how to make a lava blade mob trap. Now this one is a little bit complicated, but once you get it going, it is quite a lot of fun to watch. So basically I've set up a little demo here to show you exactly how it works. So we're going to spawn a few skeletons down here, and we'll be setting up the proper mob trap in a second, but I just want to show you how this works. Okay, so the skeletons will slide down this water here. They're going to hit the lava, and once they do that, they should drop their mob drops down below. Now, not all of them will die. Some of them will survive because of the water. But as you can see, the drops are coming down here. Most of them are coming down here, which is great. We can just go and pick them up. And some of them will survive, but they won't be. They will be damaged, and they won't be too difficult to kill as well. So let's just finish off these last guys here. There we go. So that's how the lava blade mob trap works. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up. So basically, we're going to do it over the water this time. I thought it would be pretty cool if we did actually have it over the water, because we don't really use the water that much. It's kind of just empty space. So I think it's a good spot for a mob spawner. So we're going to come back 5 like this. Now it can be a little bit tricky getting the spacing just right for the lava blade mob trap, but basically we want the base, the foundation of the mob trap to be one level higher so that we can come along and just pick up all of the drops there. Now the little river, the water flow is going to drop down another 2 blocks, and the lava itself is actually on the second block above where the water is flowing as well. So if you just watch, and hopefully we'll be able to get this just right. Now, if you're wondering how far the water does flow, there's going to be water flowing here underneath the lava blade. Now this is going to push all of the mob drops out to where we can collect it. Now the water does flow 7 blocks from where the water source block is, so you're going to have to put the water source block on the 8th block, and that will flow 7 blocks, and that will just make it perfect for what we're doing here. So we basically want to also make the mobs fall 2 blocks down into the water so that they can't hop back up again if they do fall down. Now I'm going to use just some slabs here. Then I'm going to put the lava on top of the slabs. Now the slabs will work just like a normal full block, and the lava will be up in the air a little bit, hence the blade looking aspect to it. Now we do need to have some signs here just so that the lava thinks the sign is an actual full block, and it will come out. And yeah, so that's basically the way it works there. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glass here just to make a little bit of an entryway, and so that we can see what's inside, and also close it off so that we can try and keep it as dark as possible. Now the mobs will only spawn if there's a light setting of 7 or less. So once you have actually completed the mob spawner, you can go inside, close it all off, press F3, and it will actually tell you what the light setting is. So right near the lava, unfortunately, it's going to be higher than 7. I think it gets up to 8 or 9 and maybe even 10 right next to the lava. But the spaces away from the lava will be under 7. It will go down to 3, 4, and even down to 1 and 0 down in the corners. So, but we will be actually blocking off the lava. We'll be putting a cover on it to hopefully hide some of that light. But the lava does light the place up a little bit, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's just the way it works. So if you can try and do this without setting yourself on fire, you'll be doing better than I'm doing. So it can be a little bit tricky, especially if you're doing this in survival mode. You definitely want to be very, very careful. So as I said before, you want to go 8 blocks out for the water flow. The source block of water goes in the 8th block, and then it should flow perfectly so that the mobs will flow down and hit the lava and set themselves alight. Then they're going to drop down to the second stream, and they'll hopefully drop their goodies, and that will flow down below the glass underneath there. So I think it's pretty cool having it over the water here. It just makes it a little bit unique, and this mob trap is a little bit different from the big towers where the mobs are falling down. They can be quite unsightly having a huge tower, so I think it's a little bit different having a lava blade mob trap here, which is actually quite low to the ground, and I think it's pretty cool as well, and it does actually work fairly well. Now you can actually make these platforms a little bit larger. I made them smaller just due to time constraints, but you can actually extend them out a little bit further, and you will get some more mobs spawning. As you can see, the water down there with the second flow, I will be blocking that off in a second. It does let a little bit of light in down here, so I'm just going to block that off. And yeah, every little bit of light that we can stop from coming in here will actually make it a little bit darker and will help the mobs to spawn as well. So if you're not familiar with mob traps, the mobs do actually spawn a lot better in the daytime just because there aren't other mobs around in the overworld. So yeah, we're just putting the walls on here. We're going too high so that we will get zombies, skeletons, creepers and spiders spawning. We don't want endermen spawning because they'll just zip around and hop around as soon as they touch the water. And yeah, we're going to just block off this lava here, and then we're going to test it out and make sure it is actually going to work. Actually, we're going to just have a bit of a look at this now. I think it looks pretty cool with the lava over the top of the water, and obviously we have the second water stream down below as well, which does look pretty cool. So I'm just going to grab some skeleton eggs, and we'll check it out. It looks like it's going to go pretty well, but we'll spawn a few skeletons in just to make sure it is going to work fairly well. So let's just make sure the mobs are dropping. I have put a block above the lava blade there, and that is absolutely essential. If that is not there, then all of the drops will burn in the lava. So basically what happens is the mobs flow down the stream and they get stuck underneath that block, so they can't actually lift up, so the drops will actually go down into the second stream down below. So yeah, make sure you block off that lava from the top, so that the skeletons and other mobs will actually go down rather than lifting up. So yeah, most of them are getting injured and hurt, and well, they're all getting injured, and they are dropping their goodies. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now, the second last thing we need to do here is add a few signs to the side of these walls so that the mobs will actually think it is a flat block that they can walk on, and they'll just walk straight off the edge and into the water. So yeah, that's the reason for the signs here. You can use ladders as well, but it's basically just a little bit of a trick, so the mobs will just walk off straight into that stream, and then once they're in there, they can't get out. The only way for them to go is straight into the lava blade. So yeah, we are basically finished here. All we need to do now is add on the rooftop. So that is pretty cool. Once we put on the roof, it should be nice and dark in here. Not near the lava, but definitely kind of a little bit away from the lava, and in the corners as well we'll be getting heaps of mobs spawning. So there you go guys, that is the lava blade mob trap. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.